Hey everyone, this is my very first YouTube video, so I'm quite unsure where to look. Okay, this way. I just wanted to try it out. I might also write a blog post, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys my experience as a DJ. Because most of the time, when we look it up online, all we find is like, well, people that are already successful, videos of people doing big gigs or photos. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my own experience, how I started out the whole thing, and how you can slowly climb up the ladder. So I'll make it a bit quick, I hope. Let's get started. So in the beginning, I did not know any DJ. I was, I think, 19 back then. I just liked to go out and dance a lot. And I already had it in my mind. I want to be a DJ. I want to learn how to DJ, but I didn't know how. So, I was looking for people who could teach me. And I got successful when I started uni. And I joined the uni radio team back then. I had a couple of friends who were into DJing, so they taught me a little bit, and I also learned by myself. I bought myself a little controller. It's like the first thing you kind of buy when you want to get started and you don't want to invest into a lot of equipment. Yeah, so that's that. The next thing was, after practicing a little bit, I actually got thrown into the pool or into the partying or DJing by actually playing at a party. I'd never played in front of a crowd before, and I was supposed to be on from 10 till 12. So right when the party starts and when there is not a lot of people usually. But then we kind of changed it, so I was on from 3 till 5 in the morning, and okay. And it was a completely different vibe, and the club was full with people. So I just did my best. I had a little bit of knowledge already, and to be honest, DJing is not that hard, especially not electronic kind of music where you always have your 4 beats, and you just kind of have to be able to count 4 and beat match. But it comes with time, and these days the equipment is so intelligent or so simple to kind of play on. It's not really hard. But what I think is very important is that you got to know your tracks. Like, I just know my tracks, because when I'm in the club, sometimes the sound is bad, like the sound system or the monitoring, that's what it's called, what the DJ hears. The DJ usually has his or her own speakers, that is called monitoring, and sometimes these are just not working or bad, so I usually rely on my headphones. But then maybe the sound is too loud around you, so you won't really be able to hear your own sounds, like the tracks you want to pre-listen in order to play it next. I had that many times. So yeah, I know my tracks, and I kind of know what I want to play next. That's the thing. When I can feel it, when it's a good gig and it's going good, then I kind of know by heart, not by heart, but just by intuition what I'm going to play next. And most of the time it works. Sometimes I have like transitions where it's not worked that well, then you can hear it and then it's like, oh shit. But I mean, the transition is over pretty quickly, and just the next tune's on and the people keep on dancing most of the time. Yeah, so my first gigs I got through this uni group, so that was good. And also you keep on meeting people, so the more often you go out and the more often you play, you meet new DJs, you meet new promoters, and you just have to connect to them, and maybe there will be a chance to play at their next party, who knows. And of course you have to deliver, so prepare a set if best would be a live recording of a new set of you, of your latest set, and upload it to SoundCloud. Make sure people listen to it, share it with your friends, tell them to share it, because I mean it looks better if it has a couple of listens already, and then send it out to the promoters. And of course, try to talk to promoters in person, try to meet them via mutual friends, and then you should be good to go. And of course, keep on practicing your skills. It took me years to be able to say, hey, now I'm just kind of like, I've kind of mastered at least what I'm doing. I'm playing on CDJs, so I'm not playing vinyl or anything. But it took me a long time to get confident behind the decks. And I'm still very, very excited whenever I play, no matter if it's a big gig or if it's just for a small crowd, doesn't matter. And I always try to play well, no matter if there's only 2 people on the dance floor or 100. It doesn't matter. I just want the people to enjoy themselves. And also, I want to enjoy myself. So when I play, I'm playing what I like. Whenever people come up to me and say, hey, can you play this and that? First of all, it's not possible because I don't carry these tracks with me. I only have my own tracks. And second of all, I will only play what I feel good about. And of course, sometimes it happens that you're behind the decks and that people on the dance floor are kind of like, it doesn't really work well. So I sometimes change my style a bit in order to get them to dance again. So I play more popular tracks or tracks that I know that have worked well in the past. I just play them. Yeah, and then I get them to dance again. So building it up is very important, slowly. Don't expect to go from there to there at once. Maintain your contacts, build new contacts, go out as much as possible, meet people, no matter if they're good for your career or just have fun doing it. That's very important. And what else? I'm a little bit excited right now. I think you can hear it because it's my first video, so my voice is a bit whatever. Okay, what else? Well, as soon as you've gotten into DJing and are quite confident about your skills, I would suggest you go into producing, because it's just so important nowadays to have good tracks and like to produce your own tracks, produce good tracks, put them out there, and just in order to get more gigs. That's it. Well, I hope this helps a little bit. And also, women are also able to DJ, so don't be afraid. I think we are almost maybe better, maybe not, because we have more rhythm in our blood. We are women, so we know how to dance and how to move and how to make the people move, of course. So yeah, try it if you haven't. Just put yourself out there. And I think most of the people will love it. Yeah, so that's it for today. Yeah,